So we're just snapping in the sensors here. You can see that it tells me to find wire number 2. Then I find the sensor location of F8. I found my wire number 2, and I just snap it in. Then I hit next. Now it'll tell me to find wire number 3. That's wire number 3. You do your best to untangle them, but you know, it's going to be a tangly mess anyway. And now I have to put that on PZ. So I'm gonna find the hole for PZ. I just like to slip it in one of these bigger holes. And pop it down. You really could use 4 hands to do this, but if you use your lap, you get it done. That's number 3. And then number 4 is supposed to go to P6. I'm gonna find that's P6. This is wire number 4 sitting there. Slide it in the hole. In there. Oh, I'm gonna get it all the way in there. Wire 4. And click, you're in. You always want to, if you're not doing HRV training, you leave this empty. Then you hit next, and it'll tell you to wear it. So I started clipping the ear clips on in the back towards by my ears so that I don't have as much of a hard time finding them. Oh, I'm just gonna slide this guy on. Straighten these out a little because it's making it hard to pull it down. Get that guy there. Now again, I'm gonna get my chin strap in. Alright, there we go. That's good. That's better. I'm gonna start getting my hair out of the way, get my sensors facing down. You just don't want any big chunks of hair when you've got long hair sitting under the sensors. You're going to wiggle them till you can really feel all the prongs touching into your head. If you don't feel like you're feeling them, then they're probably not in your past your hair. You might want to just reach in and move some hair out of the way. Then I'm going to feel for where I clipped on my ear clips. I'm just going to take that and clip it on. It is important to try to keep your hair out of the ear clips. Alright, and I think my one ear clip might have popped off anyway. There it is. Just got a little tangled. Now I've got to find my ear on this side. Get some of the hair out of the way. Too much hair. Okay, and now I'm going to turn the volume back up.
And long press it until the light turns on. To ensure you wear the cap correctly, hold the back cord.
Alright, now you're going to see the impedances come up. It's important to notice that these little numbers on the head are what you're trying to get above 75. If I move around and do all this stuff, the numbers are going to drop really low. And that goes for if you're just trying to fix a sensor. If you wiggle them around, they're all going to get lower. And then you've got to sit and kind of wait. And then they'll all start climbing back up. And then you can hit start. When you hit start, your training is going to start and you're going to have to pull up your YouTube video. So you want to have that queued up, which I do. Oh, my neck tension was causing that back sensor to not work. Now, before I hit go on my video, you're going to notice the screen already getting lighter and darker. That's part of the feedback. The sound will come when I start the video. But one thing I want to point out is you can change the minimum and maximum volume here with the sliders. So if it's feeling too loud or it's getting too quiet to the point where you can't hear it, you can change that. But if you change it to be really not minimum at all, you won't get a lot of feedback. And the same goes for the brightness. It's also important to notice what this button up here is. I don't know if you can zoom in. If you click on it, it's going to ask you to change the difficulty. And you can make it easier, more difficult, or keep current difficulty. So it's really helpful to have if you think it's getting too easy or too hard. Then if you click out of it, it'll go away. So now, let me start my video up. I like Encanto, so that's what we're getting to watch. And put it on full screen. I'm moving my head to make it go dark, and then you can see the screen will get darker, and then when I sit quiet, it it gets lighter and the volume comes up. Now I'm going to pause this just so I can talk a little bit. The feedback is really important. That's how your brain is learning to do what we ask of it. So what you want to be looking for is when the sound goes down, just remind your brain to try to do what it's asking for, and the same with the screen gets darker. Your brain's not doing what we're asking it for. But there's also other reasons why that can happen. So if you're sitting really slumped over, you're going to make all this muscle tension in the back. Or if your head's uncomfortable, if you're clenching your teeth, if you're chewing, swallowing, all of that moves things around. So it's really important that you're sitting in a position, you're calm, you're not moving, you're not talking. I know it's tempting to sing along, but if you do that, you won't get as much out of your training. So that's my little tutorial.